Where's my music? Oh my God, you terrible. Spiritual brothers and sisters, what is up on this Saturday, almost snowy day, night, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And the Cowboys are playing at 7:30. I'm gonna take a moment because I always like to get geared up with music. And I want to give a shout out to everyone who watches the show. I want everybody to know that we deeply appreciate you watching the show weekly, Tuesdays, Saturdays. Also want to say thank you to everyone who support us. And what's up, Meadowbrook family? I want to say what's up to my family and friends. And you have a shout out? You never do. You better have your answers ready for that moon landing. I know that. And just a little tidbit. And I know that I said we're going to have this debate on February about the moon landing on Black History Month. I'm just letting you know. Can you turn that down? What are you doing, man? You got to understand something about this moon landing. And this is why I'm going to wipe the floor off of this guy. If we didn't have money to send people into space, how do you have money to build a wall? A wall that costs $5 billion to build. And all you
25 billion.
25 billion. But we've borrowed money from every other country, but where do we find money? We're in Afghanistan and all these other Middle Eastern countries doing what? But yet we find ourselves funding them. Where is America getting this money from? We're going up in space with no money. Then you passed an order for all government officials to get back pay. Again, this is why I don't feel sorry for them. Because if you get fired from your regular job, you're not getting back pay. They knew what they were in for. But unfortunately, we don't work for the government. So when you get fired from your job, there is no back pay intention. You got to go out and find another job. Look, when you get fired from your job, do you see any government official hanging around with a sign saying, can they put you to work? Do you see any government official telling you that, we're sorry you're about to lose your home, but you owe the government money? Do you see them protecting you from IRS? Do you see them helping you with your daycare? Look, man, I'm not trying to make this a bash on anybody because my whole thing is it's called a crutch. Just like when you marry your spouse, just like you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, just like everything that goes on in your life is a crutch. These people have a crutch, which was they were getting paid very well to do a job. Your government shut down. Your president said, quote unquote, that when you did this government shutdown, that you understood it. So you can't have it both ways. My crutch is a simple fact is I have to rely on myself to make sure that money comes in this where I live. That money goes through my car, that make sure that I have enough money to pay my bills so nothing gets shut down. That's called a state shutdown. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Everybody has an excuse because when you pay child support, no judge want to hear your excuses. When you're a bill collector, no one wants to hear your excuses. They're not going to say, we know you're in the government shutdown and we're just going to hold off on the lights while you are not working right now. Well, when I get fired from a job, I got to go out and collect unemployment or find another job in the meantime. Look, I don't understand why we're talking about the southern border of Arizona where all this excess talking about. Look, whether I jumble this or not, here's the bottom line. Why all of a sudden we're worried about what comes into the country? Because nobody was worried about that shit about 20 years ago. Nobody was worrying about 15, 10, 5. Nobody was worried about it in Obama era. Nobody was worried about it in Bush or Clinton era. So why are we worried about it now? Has anybody ever asked Trump, has he been to Arizona in the southern part? What, him and Melania been hanging at the southern part of Arizona? Were people waiting for people to cross the... Somebody explain to me. All you Trumpsters who got all this... Before I finish, this is what I'm trying to get at. I saw some numbers that were staggering. Out of all the people that are supposedly have all these concerns, they blame the president and they blame Democrats. And 3% they blame the Republicans. And the Republicans are running the fucking Senate. And the reason why I use that cuss word, because the Senate, who are Republicans, said they don't agree with what Trump's doing either. That's mind-boggling. The Senate, that's controlled by the Republicans. But y'all don't blame them. You only blame the Democrats. And another 17, that was 30%. You can look up the numbers. I saw it on TV8. Oh, I'm sorry, Channel 6. Either way, the dislike about what Trump is doing was 47%. The Democrats were 30%. And 3% was the Republicans. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about your history. Look, let me tell you something. In 2019, a lot of y'all need to start removing your crutches. A lot of y'all really need to dig deep into your history and understand what these people are doing. Because the problem is, I'm going to call it the rise of the idiots. Because you're killing America. And if you seriously think you know a lot about your history, you better wake up. Because it's all, when the government capitalizes on all these drugs that come into the United States, which they do, your wealthy people don't even go to doctors in the United States. They go to foreign lands. They go to different doctors that's not here. You need to pay attention. They're pumping you full of all kinds of drugs. Your food is terrible.
Well, the government should be open.
Uh-huh.
Because you're talking about food. The government should be open. Because you're talking about food. These are the people who inspect the food. We just have that.
FDA.
Yeah, we just have that latest problem.
We have, yeah, in Arizona.
They're not working.
Yeah.
So who's inspecting our food now?
Yeah. If y'all heard that, who's inspecting our food now that the FDA's laid off? Look, I'm tired of talking about this. I'll see y'all on YouTube Tuesday, because I'm telling you, man, you all need a reality check. I'm not the greatest in history, but I'm just trying to tell you, y'all need to start paying attention. I'm out. Peace, love, and happiness, spiritual brothers and sisters. See you on YouTube Tuesday. I holla. Bing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-ling-ling-ling. Bing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-ling-ling-ling.